The Probrite LED security light, 4,000 lumens. First thing I noticed, it's got some weight to it. It's not a lightweight light. And it's bigger in person than I thought it was going to be. Cool. Wow. Okay, they'll swivel in every direction. They both go like that. And spin it this way and tilt it. So I'll probably run mine with the motion sensor down. Something like that. That's a big light. Big set of lights. Kind of looks like an alien or something. That's cool. Alright, so it's like a little per motion sensor instead of the thing that hangs down. I use these in some computer work that I do. I'm interested to see how it's going to work. This, I believe, works on infrared motion sensing. We'll check that out. I'll let you know if I'm wrong. And let's get the standard black, white, and green wires. Get a safety cord here to hold it up. I believe that's what that is. You get an extender for the ground if you need it. You connect that ground to coming out of the house. And you connect the other one to here, I believe. And this frame go up into the box here on your wall. Mine's going to go up underneath the soffit of the house. Breaker off. Sure the switch is off. Double check and make sure the power's off. The voltmeter. Let's look at how these control knobs work. This is the mode and timer. First thing you do is you want to put it on test. And the system will warm up about 15 seconds and the light will shut off. And then stick your hand in front of the motion sensor and the light will come on for about 5 seconds. And the test is complete, and once the movement stops it'll turn off for 8 seconds. So you want to do that the first time. And then you want to turn it. If you turn it to D2D, that's dusk to dawn. When it detects that it's dusk or dawn, between those hours it'll stay on the whole time. Otherwise, when it turns on, you can set it to 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. Okay, and in this case it's 5 minutes, and that was dusk to dawn. I should note that back on page 3, if you just want to run this as on and off with your light switch, you have to cover the sensor, the little dome, and then it won't detect anything. It'll think it's dark all the time. And then you can flip the switch. This next setting is called the lux setting, and this is, if you put it on, you're basically in dusk to dawn mode. If you turn it to max, that means you have the maximum amount of lumens, which is about 300 before it detects that it's dark enough to turn on. You can turn it to min, which goes down to, I believe, 5. So it has to be really dark for it to detect that it's time to come on. Lux is photocell sensitivity. Then motion sensitivity, high, medium, and low. If you're at high, it's going to detect up to 26 feet. Medium is 10.5 and low is 5 feet. Make sure you have that pointed in the right direction. And then the left side dial, it controls the temperature of the light from 2700 K, which is warm light, all the way up to daylight 5000 K. I started with 2700. I think I'm going to crank it up to 35. This is a little bit too yellow. Screw the horizontal plate in. Across here. I'll connect the wires, and then the light as a center screw is going to come up into this hole right here. I have the light hanging on this wire. up into this little slot. Just be careful it doesn't pop out while you're doing this. Sometimes the most difficult thing is changing these, and make sure you can get the wires all pushed back up in here. There's not a lot of space. So I want to push it back up and mount this screw. In the little mounting bolt, they give you a rubber washer, so I'm going to push it up through the bottom here, this hole, and put the washer on the top so the screw doesn't fall out in case I mess up. That's nice. So I used a regular screwdriver to get the screw into there because my drill bit holder wouldn't fit. And you see I put the little black washer on the screw to hold it in place. So let's attach it. And don't forget to put the cap in the bottom. Okay, we're finished. We have the plug in here. I'm putting this one horizontal, a little bit down toward that direction. And this one's vertical. It's going to go out toward that yard. I could go horizontal too, I guess. It doesn't matter. But we'll see how it goes. See what it looks like first test. See that tree's in front? That gives me a vertical. Gets around the tree and it gets around the downspout for this side. And over here, I got a really wide horizontal. Hopefully it's going to light up this whole yard over here. We'll take a look at it when it gets darker. Let's go test it again. It's a little bit darker. Well, I had to get so close to turn it on. Now this is the style of the motion sensor. It doesn't hang way down, so you can see it's blocked by the downspout. I have to come over here. Right here, it can start seeing me. So it's not going to see toward this direction. And hopefully, I didn't read anything about the sort of beam area that little sensor has. But as long as it comes on over here, I'll be happy. Okay, I put the light facing this way vertical. I think it was blocking that little sensor. I mean, I'm about 20 feet. Do I have it set backwards? That's weird. It's in the final setting, final position, final test tonight. It looks cool. The last try to see if this works. Way too close. I mean, that's 5 feet. Should come on way back over here. I think it's because that motion sensor is pointed down.